Hello everyone, this is Defense Politics Asia, and the Israelis have launched a massive airstrike on Yemen, the Houthi-held Yemen, and it looks like it's just an inevitable strike back, a counter strike from the Israelis, because the Houthis has been launching countless missiles and drone strike against Israel, and of course, the thing is that the Houthis will not be able to destroy Israel like this, and eventually Israel is going to free up themselves from their preoccupations in Lebanon, in Gaza, in Yemen, in Syria, and then conduct a strike back. And then we are now seeing this. This is probably, I think, the second massive strike back at the Houthis, and again they have struck the port. And footages have came out. Massive oil facilities have been taken out. You can see massive destructions. So this is the one. They according to this source, this website is live UA map in case you are not aware. Over 100 Israeli aircraft was involved. So this is a massive airstrike. We are talking about probably. I'm not sure what is the size of the Israeli Air Force. Probably at least half. At the very least, half of the Israeli Air Force are involved in this entire operation, and then this has prompted some announcement. So they have also struck the air base. I think the international airport in Sana'a. It was also struck. So let's see what else do they have in terms of this. So some of these images coming out from Yemen. So clearly, of course, someone would die eventually. So some 3 killed, 11 injured, and whatnot. So it is what it is. The control tower and navigation equipment was destroyed or damaged by this airstrike. So the World Health Organization Director General Tedros, he said that he got stuck in Yemen. So apparently he was in Yemen, and he got stuck there. So yeah, that's what it is. So the Houthis 3 days ago announced that they have struck a military target with a drone. And then they struck Tel Aviv with a hypersonic ballistic missile, and then 2 days ago they warned Saudi Arabia about United States. If United States attack Yemen, they will attack American interests, basically Saudi Arabia. So Yemen, the Houthis are basically holding Saudi Arabia hostage, and to protect themselves from US attacks. And so it's kind of weird. So let's see how they're going to navigate this. Saudi Arabia has very little appetite for war and fighting, because now they are full-fledged, going all the way into their next phase of economic revolution, and culture, perhaps even cultural revolution. They are now changing. They invested a lot of money into mega projects. They get in Cristiano Ronaldo to rebrand the image of Saudi Arabia, like just 10, 15, 20 years ago, easily, just recent history, Saudi Arabia is seen as this very traditional, conservative, like the capital of extremist Islamic thinking, philosophies. Now they are very much ahead in terms of the progressive thinking in terms of the Islamic world. Very, very stark change, and they totally abandon all this very extremist perception of this religion, or the way how they interpret the religious texts and practices. So but then the Houthis are going to hold them back, and this is what they're going to do. I think it's a pretty. I'm not demonizing Houthis at all. Like this is perfectly legitimate way of managing diplomacy. This is how you play the game. Because the national interest of Saudi Arabia is so fragile, so you can actually hold them hostage and protect yourself against US retributions and or punitive actions. And the Americans basically are stuck. They have their carriers sailing up and down the Red Sea and don't know what to do. They're not sure if they should strike or not strike, and then they shoot their own aircraft. So a F-18 US Navy fighter, F-18 got shot down. So apparently there was another one that was almost shot down as well. So no, so these are all friendly fires as they are so paranoid about Houthis attacks against the fleet. So they start to shoot down their own aircraft, which is weird. So on top of that, as you can see, Yemen is still pretty fractured, and there is also fighting with the Yemeni army, killing 8 of the Houthis in Taiz. So, which is this city over here. There is some fighting around this sector as well. So, still pretty tense. I think like the Israelis may or may not launch another attack, but the Houthis are not going to stop. The Houthis, you can see that they're playing a very all-in game. It's like they play poker or what. No, they just go all in. So and they basically declared war on the entire West eventually. Not eventually, like actually, and they basically playing this all or nothing game, and this is gonna be pretty like it is a very difficult way to manage things because there is no middle ground, because the all their actions are just offensive actions. They just attack, missile strikes, drone strikes, and then the only way, there's no way you can retaliate. They start to shoot attack ships, and then the only way that you can resolve this is like either you surrender to the Houthis or you bring the war to them. And for the Israelis, of course, Israelis being Israelis, they bring the war to them. The Americans, under currently a weak leadership, they have no idea what to do. They're kind of like confused. Saudi Arabia cannot fight war. Egypt continues to hemorrhage potential earnings and revenues because everybody avoids the Red Sea, avoid the Suez Canal, and the Egyptians, which I believe should be the one that will this affected the most. If in my opinion, the one that affected the most is the Egyptians, but they are too weak to make any decisions, to do anything. So yeah, I thought that they will not do some military actions to really protect, but I also heard and saw comments that say that no, Egypt have failed previously before. So yeah, so paper tiger perhaps. Let's see how this continue to play out. But yeah, this is just a quick video talking about the Israeli airstrikes. Yeah, there is some footage coming out from on Twitter that I saw. Is like the explosion is some quite ridiculous, but yeah, I'm not sure. It's going to become a battle of attrition between Israel and the Houthis. Of course, the Houthis is not as advanced in terms of like economy and whatnot like Israel, which is when you're too advanced economically, then you are more susceptible to this kind of heat, like the Red Sea blockade and missile strike. It would discourage investor, reduce confidence in the country. But the Houthis got nothing, like they have nothing much to lose, and then they're starting to lose whatever little things that they have. So so that is also yeah, it is the kind of battle of attrition. Anyway, we shall see how this continue to play out. Thank you for watching. Press the like button, subscribe, and yeah, I'll continue to see if there's anything interesting. I will continue to cover this side of the Middle East. I will see you guys in the next update.